Hey everyone, I'm Trevor, and today we're at Disney California Adventure for Food and Wine Festival Take 2. Amy and the kids are with me, and we're gonna try pretty much everything else we haven't gotten, so let's get going. Since I wiped out my Sip and Savor Pass last time, we are waiting in line here to get another one to kick off this episode of Food and Wine. While we wait, I'll treat you to a few tastings that we did earlier on in this week. Amy came with me up for 90s night, and we tried two of the mac and cheeses that I got last time. I'm gonna let you see Amy's reactions to those now. So Amy is here with me today, and we're just getting some food, and she wanted to try the two mac and cheeses. So here we have that birria. We're going to see what she thinks about it, or if it's different.
Or if you got just a bad one the other day.
Yeah, I might have.
Is this like guacamole on top or something? This stuff is crunchy on top. Didn't you say yours wasn't crunchy the other day?
I don't remember. Yeah, it might not have. I might have lost the crunch.
I think you said that yours was like soggy on top.
Yeah, it was kind of soggy. So without any influence on my part, what's your thoughts?
Knowing what the other one is going to be like, I still think I'll like the sirloin one better, but this is actually pretty good. So I'm wondering if maybe you got one that just wasn't all that great, because mine's got crunchy bits on top. It's not overly soupy, because I know some people were saying theirs was more soupy.
That's what I felt like mine was.
And this isn't soupy at all. This is actually like good mac and cheese texture.
Well, the only true way to know if it's better than I had last time is for me to have it again, so here we go. Yeah. That's better. Let me try just the mac and cheese. Yep. It's creamier this time. Last time it was like soupy, not creamy. It was almost like a stroganoff consistency rather than a mac and cheese. It wasn't even really in cheese. It was just really hard to explain, and the crunchy bits on top aren't soggy this time. So I think I just got a really bad batch last time. And now she's gonna try the sirloin mac and cheese.
I have a feeling I'm gonna try this, and Trevor's not gonna get any of it.
Well, I did eat the other one completely by myself, so if you don't share it with me, that's okay.
Yep.
That mac and cheese is much creamier, isn't it?
It's definitely creamier. There's a reason this sirloin always comes back each year and year. I don't know what I think though about it being over mac and cheese instead of mashed potatoes, but both are good, and I'm glad it's, you know, a year after year staple.
First up in today's video is going to be Peppers Caliente. So something that we didn't get last time because it was too early was this plate. They brought them out later, but now they're out at 10:30 here today. If you buy a Sip and Savor Pass, you also get this fun little plate. I know there's something on it at the moment, but it does have like little printings and things. So this is the corn chip chili pie, the Impossible corn chip chili pie. This is one of, I think, two vegan items that they have on the menu. Maybe there's another one, but I know of two. And this is the corn chip chili pie. We've got some jalapenos in there. There's also a spicy cheese sauce. I don't know if the kids are gonna like this, but we'll see if they give it a try. All right, Amy will have first go.
It's not spicy. James's word, it's spicy. I mean, maybe if you get a jalapeno, it'll be spicy, but what I had so far was not spicy.
Yeah. And when they say corn chips, they just mean Fritos.
Yeah.
They can't use brand names unless they have an agreement, like Snickers.
Or the Impossible meat.
Yeah, or Impossible. So they have to like come up with other...
Yeah. But it's just Fritos and Impossible meat, chopped cheese sauce, sour cream, and tomatoes and jalapenos.
Tastes like ground beef on a Frito. It's Impossible meat, so it's pretty good imitation that it tastes just like ground beef. It's got that finely ground texture to it. The sauce is nice. It reminds me of like when you have a hot dog and you've got like a chili dog. It's got like a chili sort of taste to it. The sauce that's on the meat. There's also there's chili beans in here too, so it's probably a little bit of chili. Corn chip chili pie, it's what it's called, isn't it? I'm so stupid. I'll put that in the video, because, yeah, forgetting what it's called already. Yes, there's chili. Of course there's chili in it. It's got chili in the name. Let me get some jalapeno here. Jalapeno adds a little tingle, but it's not even that bad. There's not a whole lot of spice to this if you were looking for spice. But it means it's kid-friendly. if they avoid the jalapenos, there's no spice at all. We relocated to San Francisco Square for our next item. And from Aunt Cass Cafe, we have the Burrata Toast, which is a toasted sourdough with onion jam, burrata, tomatoes, arugula, and a balsamic glaze. This item is a little iffy for us.
Yeah, we heard it was highly recommended. Like, I had heard a lot of people rave about this item, so we decided, okay, let's try it. We'll see, but we're a little hesitant about this.
James is gonna have the first bite this time. You like it? Mm-hmm.
You want that, John? Okay. I didn't get any arugula yet. Let me see if I can get some of that. It's actually surprisingly pretty good. Got a nice crunch to the toast, and I think it has like an onion jam or something on it, and that's
yeah, it does have
nice
onion
and
jam.
sweet. Actually, yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised with this item because looking at it, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it.
We're gonna stop into the merch stand now since Amy hasn't had a chance to see all this, and let's see what she thinks of it. Something just caught your eye. What is it?
The oven mitts and the tea towels.
The tea towels?
Yeah, I like the colors.
The teal one. Teal and pink are like your two colors. Those are like.
Totally would not match our kitchen.
No.
At all, but they're really cute.
Yeah.
I have an eye on
Benjamin, what do you have your eye on?
this.
Oh, this pin?
Yeah.
Magic key pen.
Magic key pin. Oh, look it spins.
Yeah.
Speaking of merchandise, we've partnered with Whatnot to give away some hot Disney collectibles to 3 lucky viewers right here on the channel. We're giving away a Loungefly, Spirit jersey, and a popcorn bucket that you all selected last week via community posts. More on how to win in a moment, but I wanted to let you know that this coming weekend, Saturday to Monday, March 15th and 17th, Whatnot is hosting their first ever Disney-focused event called Enchanted Spring, bringing together the very best of Disney on Whatnot for one magical weekend. What is Whatnot? It's a live stream platform where you can buy, sell, and auction literally anything. There's tons of different sellers auctioning off collectibles like pins, Loungeflies, Disney Lorcana cards, and more. How it works is a seller goes live to host a show, and they'll hold up a product and then open the floor for bids. The viewer with the highest bid at the end of the time limit wins the item. During the show, you can interact with the seller and other viewers through the chat feature, allowing you to build a community of fellow like-minded Disney merchandise collectors. To be entered to win, comment your Whatnot username below, along with what item you hope to win. If you don't have a Whatnot account, it's free. Just click the link down in the description or scan the QR code on your screen. New users will get a $15 credit to spend anywhere on the app. No purchase necessary to be entered to win. But as a reminder, a great opportunity to use that $15 credit is this weekend's Enchanted Spring event that runs March 15th to the 17th. The giveaway runs until Monday, March 17th at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. But that's not all. Make sure to check out Wednesday's video where we try to do every ride at DCA in a single day for an extra chance to win. Now, let's get back to trying more food. For our next food item, we're coming to Cluckadoodle Moo. And from Cluckadoodle Moo, we got the Asa'DOS, which has some steak, a drumstick of chicken, looks like there's also some rice, and a corn tortilla under there as well. Now we've relocated over here to Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta because Benjamin doesn't really want to eat any of the festival foods. So we're getting him some pasta. James has been eating the festival foods with us even if it's off camera. And yeah, I'm excited to try this one, but it might be a little colder since we had to walk down here. Let's go ahead and try a piece of this steak. That meat was really tough. Really tough, not tender at all. It had an okay flavor to it, good flavor, but the texture, the toughness of it, very chewy. Doesn't fall apart at all. Just made it not really all that enjoyable of an experience.
That is tough, isn't it?
You just had a tiny bit?
Mm-hmm. Have you tried the chicken yet?
No, you can go ahead and try it.
Chicken's a little better, and it's got a little kick to it, probably from the salsa verde, I think.
That it was sitting in?
Yeah. But I don't know. I think they may have overcooked both of these a little bit. Maybe
Both of them?
Maybe it's because they're grilled
Yeah.
type items, but the flavor's good.
Yes, I said the flavor on the steak is good.
I just wish they weren't overcooked.
Yeah. had a teeny tiny bit of the salsa verde, and yeah, that's where the kick comes from. I got a good bite of the skin of the chicken, and it was just as tough as the steak. Kind of chewy, not very tender, it definitely overcooked. I wouldn't necessarily call it burnt, but it was just very dry, very, very dry. I'm sure that's why you have the salsa verde. You're supposed to like dip it, but even so, like you can have juicy steaks and juicy chicken even before coupling it with anything. But maybe, I mean, I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell me down in the comments. Maybe the intent of this item is to dip, and it's dry on purpose so that it wouldn't be like too wet once you dip the salsa verde in it. I don't know, but this is not really a win for me. Will not be getting it again. I just had a bite of the rice off camera, and I should have put it on camera. I just thought it's regular Spanish rice, right? What can go wrong with Spanish rice? There's nothing worth reviewing in Spanish rice. Boy, was I wrong. This stuff is like Play-Doh. Take a look at this. It's like mush. It's almost like refried beans consistency. It was not very good at all. Like, this whole thing is just bad.
It's just so sad because I had high hopes for this item.
Me too.
Like, this is like when they released the foodie guide, like this was probably one of the ones I was most excited about trying out of all the stuff. But surprisingly, that toast we just had was far better than this.
I agree. Then also from Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta, we got the smoked Hawaiian pizza. This is a specialty pizza for Food and Wine Festival. These are usually pretty decent, and I can't wait to try it. Now Amy's gonna go for a bite of that pizza.
It tastes like Hawaiian pizza. I mean,
is it a good Hawaiian pizza?
It's decent, but it's not anything different than you would find, get from like, if you went and ordered from Domino's and ordered a Hawaiian pizza. In terms of Disney standards of pizza, it's actually probably pretty good. However, it's pizza. Like,
nothing special?
Nothing special.
It tastes more like Hawaiian pizza than that Hawaiian pizza flop over that we had at Cafe Daisy. But I will say that Hawaiian pizza flop over was like 3 times better than this. Even though it didn't really taste like Hawaiian pizza, it was more like a Hawaiian Hot Pocket. And if you want to know what we're talking about, a 90s night, they had a special exclusive item at Cafe Daisy. Can't get it any other time. Maybe they'll bring it to like a seasonal menu at some point. But right now, it was only for 90s night. And that was definitely better than this. Like Amy said, it's okay. But again, of all of the like food festival items that I've had, both in the previous video and in this one's not on my get again list. While we've been chowing down on festival foods, Benjamin is over here with his kids' pasta. He is absolutely loving the kids' pasta. And James has been eating festival foods with us. And for what might be our last lunch item, we'll see. We're coming to Paradise Garden Grill. And from there, I ordered the chicken taquitos ahogados. And this item comes in a larger size for $14.99 that has 3 taquitos. This one is the Sip and Savor sample size, which only has 1 taquito. Now the price listed was $7.99, so I don't know if you can like ask to pay for a smaller one if you wanted a smaller one, but for $7 less, you got 2 less tacos. So I'm thinking the $15 option is the better one for 3 tacos. But yeah, we'll give this a try. Amy said I said taco. I apologize. In my brain, I said taquitos. Like I don't even remember saying taco. Have a go?
Here it goes. Nope.
She's dropping it. At least it didn't land on your shirt. It landed back on the plate. There's like hardly any meat on the actual ends of this, so if you just cut off the end, you're pretty much just getting taco shell. Tortilla?
It's decent. I feel like there's almost too much sauce on this thing.
Too much stuff? Because
Yeah.
we've got guac, we've got sour cream. It looks like we've got some sort of like salsa verde on the
Yeah.
inside.
Like there's a lot going on, and it's to the point where part of the taquito's going soggy already. So I'd almost rather have the sauce on the side and, be able to dip it than this much stuff on top. But the flavors are good. Like, it's not spicy or anything. It's got nice flavors to it. It's just a little soggy.
For a little after lunch dessert or snack, we're gonna come to Uncork, California. And of course, yes, we are talking about that SNICKERS Macaron. I absolutely love this thing. It's a mainstay year after year after year at Food and Wine Festival. This year is no exception, and we are gonna love digging into this thing. After partitioning off the ears for the kids, we are left with just the Mickey head, and Amy's gonna take a bite. Just as good as always?
Mm-hmm. And I don't even like peanuts or Snickers, but I eat this.
So good?
Mm-hmm.
So good. Kind of melting on me. But very, oh so delicious. It is the middle of the afternoon right now. I thought we'd come into Clarabelle's for an afternoon snack. And here we have the strawberry shortcake. This is an angel food cake with vanilla ice cream, strawberry syrup, whipped topping, and fresh strawberries. Now, take a good, long, hard look at this item for me for a moment. Now, take a look at the mobile order menu. They have that cake on the bottom with the ice cream on top and then just a light drizzle. Instead, we've got that cake completely drenched in the drizzle with the ice cream beside it. So hopefully it tastes good and not completely like just all this strawberry syrup. And the boys are just gonna start digging into that ice cream. I don't know if they're even gonna really like the cake, but they absolutely are interested in the ice cream. Let's have a bite. Definitely a lot of strawberry syrup, but in my opinion, that's a good thing because I love strawberry syrup, love strawberry jam, love this artificial strawberry flavoring. I do like it. I mean, they have fresh strawberries here too, and I love fresh strawberries as well. But yeah, this is everything that I hoped it would be. Even though the ice cream's beside it, just takes a couple of extra scoops, no big deal. This is delicious. Absolutely would get again, very, very high on my list. So Amy didn't really have any of the ice cream. She went to Starbucks right next door and used a Starbucks gift card. What is that?
This is an oat milk brown sugar shaken espresso.
Okay.
So it's like pretty low calorie drink. Give me some caffeine for the rest of the day.
So you had at least one bite of the shortcake?
I'm not a huge fan of this item, but that's only because I honestly do not like the strawberry syrup that comes on ice
I just
cream.
got done praising all of that.
I know that you love that. Most people love that. To me, that just tastes like fake strawberries.
Yeah.
I would rather have the cake, some fresh strawberries, and some whipped cream, and none of the actual sauce.
So Benjamin wanted some grapes, and though this isn't Food and Wine Festival, it is what wine comes from, and you can buy these grapes for $2.99 from any of the fruit markets, Fairfax Market right there. He didn't really want the ice cream. James and I pretty much ate that, so we got Benjamin his own little bag of grapes. And it's dinner time now. We're coming to California Craft Brews. First off, we have a lot of items from this booth. And from this booth, we got the California Punch, which is a mango puree, guava nectar, cucumber syrup, and lemon juice, garnished with a mango chili lollipop. Now, the lollipop dropped down into the cup from the walkover from the booth, so that's why you don't see it. Then we also got the Sloppy Joe slider featuring Impossible Beef. This comes with cheese on top of it. This is a vegetarian option. And then lastly, we got the lemon pepper wings, which comes with a side of garlic ranch. Now, I've heard that this is really good, like one of the best items in the festival, so I have high hopes for it. We'll see how it is. I'm gonna start off with a sip of the California Punch here. It is a mango drink. I think Amy's really gonna like this one. Also has a bit of a peachy flavor to it, like good fresh peaches. It wasn't listed in the ingredients, but I feel like there was a bit of a peachy flavor. I went back and looked at the ingredients. Just said mango puree, guava nectar. It might be the guava nectar, but it was really good. Nice fresh fruit flavor. I heard that it was quiet, but I know that this is gonna be an Amy drink through and through.
Yep.
I had one sip. I mean, I liked it. I'd keep drinking it, but
You can kind of taste the cucumber that's in it.
yeah,
It's a hint.
a hint.
But you can taste it.
Since I had the whole huckleberry drink the other day, you can have that thing.
Well, I'll share with the kids.
Okay. What'd you think, bud?
So yummy!
You really like that drink?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Benjamin's gonna have a go. He's a little tired. It's 4 4:30, about 4:30, and he is drinking that, downing that thing now. He hasn't stopped. He hasn't even taken a breath. He's pretty tired, still recovering from being sick in that he doesn't have a whole lot of energy. He feels fine, but his energy levels are a little low, so...
For saying he didn't like it at first,
yeah.
he's not giving it back.
He's going to town with that thing, that's for sure.
You like that now?
Now, Amy didn't even really want to try the Sloppy Joe slider. This is kind of like, well, when I was picking items for today, she didn't even want to order it. So I don't mean that she doesn't want to try it right now. I just mean that she didn't even want to order it. So this is kind of like my item, my pick for the day. We'll see how it is. Can I say it tastes like manwich? Like, it probably is manwich.
Isn't it impossible meat though?
It is. So it's impossible manwich. but it kind of tastes like manwich. So, all that to say that this doesn't taste much better than something that you could easily make at home for like $2. So, I'm not sure that this is something you want to spend $8 on at a food festival for this teeny tiny little amount, but it is good. I like it.
It's not quite as tomatoey as a manwich, but I still get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's decent. It's not the worst thing we've tasted.
Took the hat off. Hopefully it helps shadows a little bit here, but now I got a lemon pepper wing. Let's give this a go. It's packed with flavor. There's a light dusting of seasoning on the outside, so you wouldn't even really notice the seasoning to see it. But when you take a bite in there, you get that seasoning really good. It's got very good flavoring. Little bit of pepper. I can taste the lemon for sure. This is I can see why people have been raving about these. These are legitimately good. Definitely towards the top end of like my top 3 food festival items that we've had between the 2 days. Yeah, Amy's got the same reaction.
Yeah, the lemon hits like a little later on.
It does.
Yeah.
Slightly delayed.
Ah, that's good. And it's, like you said, I think it's nice because it's not super spicy. Like, we had the one for Festival of the Holidays that was like, burn your mouth spicy, and we're like...
Yeah. It does have that little garlic dipping sauce. Ranch, maybe. I can't remember. I think I said it was garlic dipping sauce. Yeah, here's a photo I took of the board, garlic ranch. So we were both right, garlic and ranch. And for our final food item of the video, we come to LA Style. At this point, Benjamin's pretty tired. I popped out the tripod, and I'm gonna do this on my own. Amy's not gonna provide an opinion on this one just because he's basically attached to her at the hip right now, really tired and resting. But let's go with the mini LA hot dog. That's got a kick to it, making my lips go all tingly. I think it's the sauce that's on it. The hot dog itself just tastes like a hot dog, but the sauce that they've got on it has a really nice zing. Got a whole bunch of bacon bits here on top. The people that were sitting next to us, shout out to you guys. I don't remember your names, I'm sorry. I'm really bad with names, but thank you for saying hi to us over here at Sonoma Terrace. And they said that they got this the other day and there were like 2 or 3 pieces of bacon on it. And ours is loaded with bacon. So they said this looks so much better than the one that they got the other day. And it's a good item. You know that I'm not the biggest fan of hot dogs here on the channel. But yeah, this is a pretty good one. It's fairly small. I feel like that's a pretty common thing that we've been saying with LA Style. Remember that bowl that we got the last time? Not really worth the price tag on it. This one's perhaps a little bit better than the bowl in terms of fillingness, but yeah, there are definitely other items that have more filling, like that corn chip thing, that impossible corn chip thing that we got. That was a lot of food for what you got. So definitely not a winner on the value side of things, but pretty good on the taste. So what did you think of that hot dog?
I thought it was pretty good for the hot dog, like you said. I like the little kick that it gave. I had a hard time eating it just because when I started biting into it, all the stuff on top started like almost falling off.
And here, I thought you were going to say you had a hard time eating it because Benjamin was sitting on your lap the whole time.
Well, that didn't help either. So between that and like trying to hold a hot dog over here and not get it on myself or him, and with bacon crumbling off of it, like it was just hard to eat. But I thought it was pretty good taste-wise.
Any other thoughts of the other items we got from California Craft Brews or anything like that?
I could totally have gone for more of those lemon pepper wings.
Yeah.
Those were really good.
And that's going to be it for our time here today at Food and Wine for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Got questions? Drop them in the comments below. I'm always happy to answer them. Click this video to check out last time's Food and Wine visit. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.